Yeah.
Exactly.
I want to see him, Scott.
Oh,
Scott.
Someone just walked in.
me,
Excuse me, we're taping a show.
The prodigal ex-stepfather has returned.
What?
Scott, it's me.
Bob Ducca?
Oh my
Hi.
God, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
I was attacked by a back on the way here.
Bob, I'm stunned.
How are you, me boy?
I haven't seen you.
It's been a long time.
In years.
And I apologize for that.
Bob, I'm sorry, everyone out there. This is my ex-stepfather. He was married to my mother for 6 months, Gloria.
Basically, father, deep father figures. I'm here to fill that father-sized hole in your heart.
Well, you haven't been filling it recently. I haven't seen you in
and I can
so
explain.
long.
I can explain. I've been out of commission for quite a while. It turns out I'm suffering from an ursine dementia and combination grizzly depression where I hibernate for many years at a time.
Wow.
An ursine? What's an ursine?
It's a bear.
Yeah.
So it's a combination between an ursine and a grizzly.
Ursine dementia.
Yes.
Grizzly depression.
Grizzly depression. Oh my gosh. So you
So you suffer from UDGD.
Correct.
That sounds unfair.
I heard a whole thing on NPR about Ugg Duggy, and it is brutal.
I mean, we were in Uggy Duggy for a while. Now we're
Yeah,
tip deep in
we're
Octy Doggy.
and Daddy Duggy.
It sounds unbearable.
Did it? Oh, Nick. Did it come upon you very suddenly? You didn't leave a note? You didn't let anyone know where you were going?
It did come on me suddenly. Quite suddenly. And before I knew
Did
it,
it come on you forcefully?
It did, and it made me think it was my fault.
So you just disappeared one day.
I did.
We had plans?
We did have plans. We were going to play catch, but I was scared
Right.
Why?
of him throwing something at me.
Well, then why make a plan to play catch? Do
Because
something
that's
else.
what fathers do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I never had a father to play catch with me, and I did, but and we did.
So,
Well, that's confusing.
if you had to have a catch, what ball would be the least frightening to you?
Probably a tape ball, like a piece of tape wadded up.
Oh, like
Because
what
that
about a
way
Nerf
it would-
ball? What about a Nerf, like those soft Nerf balls?
That'll just go right into me and mold into me.
You have very, very soft skin and
Very
organs.
porous skin.
Yes, I've been diagnosed with kitchen sponge skin. Kitchen sponge skin.
Kitchen sponge skin?
Kitchen sponge skin. It stinks after about a day.
But you can run it through
And
the
it's
microwave.
constantly
Or you
moist.
can run it through a microwave
You can run it through a
to
microwave,
kill the bacteria.
but somehow that bacteria keeps coming back.
That's why they call it bacteria.
I don't understand.
That also explains how, because your back, I can see a little bit of your back, is very coarse.
Yeah, it's like
Like
a Brillo.
thicker.
It's like a Brillo.
It's like a
Like if you
yeah,
were
like
to
a
clean a
scrub.
bag.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like a
Classic case of
scrub.
Brillo back.
Do you mind?
You got a Brillo back?
Yeah. I was a pot washer in college and had no idea.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. So you were gone.
I was
you
gone
never
for quite a while, and I figured so ursine dementia and grizzly depression are just symptoms of a larger issue that I was having. Turns out I was suffering from male menopause.
What exactly is? I've heard of female menopause. Very just.
Menopause, it's a similar thing.
I've heard anecdotal.
Isn't that what
men
you
reach
said
a
your
certain
favorite
age.
porn category is?
I mean, maybe.
Young man, I hope you're not watching pornography.
Look, Bob. I'm not a young man.
After this is over,
correct you.
I am going to make you watch all the pornography until you've got it out of your system.
Okay, fine. Let's make a date to do that. That would be.
Let's just do that right now.
Yeah. No, Bob. I want to hear about male menopause.
Male
What
menopause.
Exactly, what
Well,
is this?
I looked up the symptoms, and I have every one of these.
Oh, no.
The following
What are the symptoms?
are just some of the symptoms of male menopause.
Male menopause.
Weight gain, incontinence, bloating, depression, disturbing memory lapses, disturbing prolapses, breast pain, titty ache, nipple throb, strep pecs, areola ebola, irritability, hot flashes, warm flushes, cold squishes, night sweats, day sweats, mid-morning armpit pisses, afternoon wipes, irregular periods, loss of libido, urethral dryness, deep vein thrombosis, main vein thrombosis, painful tromboners, ska band horn section infection, changes in body odor, tingling extremities, including, or also known as Sprite fingers, soda stream feet, and bubble dick. I have each and every one of those systems.
All of those.
So it can only be male menopause.
One thing I should tell the listeners who haven't, I mean, you haven't been here in so long. We have so many new listeners. My ex-stepfather, Bob, a bit of a hypochondriac. I mean, we talked about Jason being one.
Sure.
But you
Self-diagnosed hypochondriac.
although you tend to get the things that you diagnose.
It's called hypochondria with a coexisting illness of manifestation disease.
Yeah, it's
Right.
like instead of the secret, it's like the secret.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
Wow.
Does that make sense?
It does, yeah.
Sure.
Not funny, but it makes sense.
Oh,
Very funny.
it makes very much sense.
So that's a lot that you're dealing with.
It's a lot that I'm dealing with. and
Bubble dick especially has got to be very.
Main vein thrombosis.
Yes, these are all. Believe me,
Does
it makes
it
it
make it
hard
hard
to go
to
to the
drain it?
YMCA.
Oh,
to
does it
drain my main vein
Yeah.
thrombosis.
Does that
Absolutely.
is it hard?
Well, you have to go. Each county has a different registered main vein thrombosis drainage center.
Okay.
Right.
You have to register there.
Now, do they have those centers all over in all 50 states?
Most of them are at KOA campgrounds.
Okay, so
So
would
if
they
you
have
see
to
me lying crotch down at a KOA campground next to where the RVs dump their sewage, it's a medical procedure.
Okay.
you are
don't
draining the
disturb
main
me.
vein thrombosis.
Yes.
Right.
Exactly.
Wow.
If your thrombosis center is rocking, it means you're
I'm
Knocking,
splashing.
rocking?
Yeah.
Rocking?
knocking.
Well, Bob, this is, I mean, I guess
I'm getting through it.
I guess I should forgive you for
Please do.
being gone and standing me up that day. You're obviously dealing with a lot. So
I am dealing with a lot, but I am trying to deal with it the best way I can. And I was recently put on a new series of antidepressant medications.
Oh, well, good. How's it working for you? I mean,
I'm glad you asked.
What are you taking?
It's so ironic that you asked that because I happen to have a list,
Of the cocktail of drugs that you're currently
the
taking?
cocktail of drugs that I'm currently taking.
oh, okay. So you're going to read what drugs you're taking
Yes, if I may.
in list form? Mm-hmm. So this is a list then of the drugs you're taking.
I don't know if it's so much a list as it is a column of one words at a time.
Okay.
Well, hey, I'll take them as I can get them.
And are these
The
just
following
okay?
are medical pills that are helping me through my male menopause and deep, deep depression. Prozac, Zoloft, Effexor, It Works All, Buspar, Gary Buspar, Abilify, Aptazutazetapan, Lexapro, Lexa Amateur, Wellbutrin, Elavil, Alcoholazole, Marijuanzanor, Master Beta Carotene, Netflix Benjamals, Luvox, Hugsall, Cuddle Right, Warm Fuzzoline, Selectia, Conflictan, Inner Warzaline, St. John's Wort, St. Vincent's Zit, St. Bernardicals, Martin Scarelli Jelly Beans, and Robert Downey Jr. Mints. And they're helping. They're helping.
It's
You have to
helping,
find the right combination, the right dosage.
Yeah, all of that. Wow, and even just the inaccurate dosage on one of those.
I will jump off the nearest bridge.
Is the
What is the nearest bridge?
It's near a kiddie pool, so fortunately it works out.
Oh, okay. Good.
are the Martin Shkreli jelly beans expensive or are they?
They're very, very expensive. Yeah, the price shot up recently. I don't know why.
Right. Well, this is. I mean, I'm glad it's helping, Bob, because I worry about you. My mother doesn't really.
Does she ask? Oh.
No, she doesn't ask about you anymore. I mean, we presumed you were dead. Quite honestly,
That's a safe bet.
it really is. Like
That's a
90% of the
safe bet.
time, any day.
For those years
it's a
that I
safe
was
bet.
hibernating like a bear, people thought I was dead.
How long? Like, is this like a Rip Van Winkle scenario? Have you been asleep for years? Like,
Are
were
you a time traveler, or did you age appropriately?
Well, I'm a time traveler in the sense that I get really depressed, I go to sleep, and then it's 4 years later.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
So in that sense, yes.
Yes.
Right.
Did you eat a bunch to prepare for your hibernation?
Yes.
What do you? Yeah. What does one eat when one knows?
It's funny you should ask.
Just stumbled on that one.
Prior to my most recent hibernation, I was trying a different diet to deal with some of my anxieties. Scott, as you know, I've suffered with from body image issues and dietary.
Describe your body for those. I mean, a lot of people are newcomers to you, Bob. What exactly does your
Visually
body?
speaking.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if anybody's been near an industrial mayonnaise factory. And they have the sacks of rejected mayonnaise baking out in the sun in the back alley.
Oh, yeah, I've seen
Basically, you put a hat on that, you got yourself Bob Ducca.
A rejected mayonnaise sack?
A rancid mayonnaise nightmare
Exactly. Yeah.
is how you would describe your body. Got it.
Did you say ejectly?
I did not, but that's a good one. But anyway, my spiritual nutritionist put me on a diet. The philosophy of Sri Bhavana Bogdanovich employs, it's derived from the idea that you are what you eat. Now, if you consume unhealthy foods, you will be an unhealthy person. You consume processed foods filled with preservatives, you will be shallow and live a long time. If your diet is high in sugar, you will be superficially dynamic but lack substance. And if you eat cat food, you will hate mice and think you're better than human beings. This is an easy concept to understand.
Yes.
What Sri Bhavana Banana has done is develop a dietary system that emphasizes not just how we feel physically, but how we feel emotionally. So she put me on a diet to make me feel special, unique. It's the endangered species diet. And
Oh, wait a minute.
The endangered species diet,
Wait
where
a
you're only
minute.
eating endangered species?
correct. Only as a way to feel special because you are what you eat.
I see. Okay,
But
I
if
see.
that would also make you endangered.
That I hadn't done that part of the math.
But
Yeah.
You are what you eat. If you're eating endangered species, mustn't you then be yourself endangered?
Well, that's not what we focus on. What we focus on is what's special.
Are you
about
being hunted right now, Bob? Do you think?
I will say that bok was human sized.
yeah.
Okay.
And had a
wait,
crossbow.
Did you see Foghorn Leghorn outside?
There are poachers outside right
Yeah.
now. And they all do look like southern
Yeah.
roosters.
This is a problem. This is going to be a
Okay.
problem.
Well, let's not get sidetracked too much. Yeah.
Yeah, what are some of the endangered species that you're eating?
Okay. May I read them to you in list form?
Are you going to read all of these simultaneously, these words, or one after the other?
How are they? And how are
That
they?
would be, I'd do them all simultaneously. That would be
How
tough.
are they presented?
How are they presented?
Yeah, on the page.
Is it alphabetical or is it in terms of what you eat most to least, least to most?
Or is it
It's in
pure
the order
random
that I eat these every morning.
Got it.
okay.
Gotcha.
So this is only what you eat in the morning or from morning until...
This is just the morning.
Got it.
Okay, let's hear this list.
The following is a column of words that put together make up my endangered species diet. Bobcat eggs, tiger bacon, bush viper pancakes, a daily bowl of seahorses, star-nosed mole on gluten-free crackers, peacock sausage, white dolphin skewers, ginger fingers, bald eagle sliders, Great Barrier Reef beef, black Irish cold cuts, panda shank, silverback mountain gorilla vanilla, 3-bean orangutan, chimp biscuits, limp biscuits, Fred Durst.
Really?
He's endangered?
Wow.
Just you haven't
There's
heard much from him, really. have
How
you?
much longer
I
does he
think
have?
there's only one left on Earth.
Yep.
He's
Bluefin tuna.
known as Earth's Durst.
I have to start over now.
Okay, no, please. Jason will be quiet.
Bluefin tuna, big eye tuna, albacore tuna, 9/11 joke too sooner tuna, hippopotamus, narwhal nuts, Cobb salad with southern rockhopper penguin replacing the chicken, capybara's fat replacing the bacon, and three-toed sloth replacing the lettuce. Arctic fox quesadilla, Portuguese water dog, giraffe browns, helper monkey stew, quadruplets, left-handed people, people with that David Bowie different colored eye thing, Christian rock songs that actually rock, gay racists, fat vegans, and tan goths.
Wow.
Holy cow.
And let me point out, this is selective cannibalism. I do not, it's non-lethal cannibalism.
But you are eating human flesh, Bob.
Pieces of human flesh, yes.
Wow.
Just like the royal family is reported to do if you follow some
But
conspiracy
if
theories.
this is
And you do. That's a lot to eat.
Only
in
the
morning.
true ones.
Yeah, that's how much are these all portions? Are these like cubed out? Like how much of these things?
are these on like toothpicks on a platter? Or what's this deal?
Actually, it's just like it's like toothpicks at a cocktail party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, on a platter. Yeah.
like
Yeah,
how they used to present like a Swedish meatball?
It's not on a platter. It's on a flat silver disc.
That's what we call a platter, actually.
No, this is-
It's a reflective silver.
Sure.
Like a tray.
Well, sort of, but it's round.
A platter, I think.
Trays,
have you
trays
never?
are rectangles.
Have you? Oh, okay. Have you never
You have
seen a
Trey
platter
Parker?
before?
No.
Trey Parker as well.
In a way, human beings are rectangles.
What I do is every morning I have a bunch of old mops with wigs on that I pretend are people at a cocktail party.
Of course.
Then we have these platters, as you call them.
Okay, see, I think they are platters now.
No, they're trays. What did I say? And then I consume this at my breakfast.
Do you cook all of these things, or are
No.
these meant to be eaten raw?
They're meant to be cooked.
Oh,
but you
do
eat
not.
them raw.
That's right. I'm out of Bunsen burner. The
Sterno?
Sterno.
Yeah.
I'm out of
Bunsen
Sterno.
burner sterno.
Bunsen burner Sterno starred in one of my favorite sitcoms.
Which one? I'm not remembering.
Head of the class.
Balky. He played Balky.
Oh, yes.
and
Bunsen
perfect
burno.
Perfect sternos.
Perfect Sternos, exactly.
That was the original name for Party Down.
Was it really?
Yeah.
perfect sternos.
Yeah.
That was produced by Jonathan Sterno, I think.
Well, this, Bob, I'm glad you're back on a great diet and,
Thank you.
medication.
You do not look healthy.
You look.
You
Yeah.
look like sallow.
Feel my cheek. It's my heartbeat.
Oh yeah.
Your heart's all the way up in your cheek now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look unwell. I don't want to listen. It's been a while since I've seen you, Bob. I don't want to speak out of turn, but I don't think this diet is working.
Yeah.
You seem very unhealthy.
No. These are just the toxins leaving my body.
Yeah, I actually think Bob looks grape.
Thank you.
In that he looks like the color of a green grape.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a. It's
You
a,
look jaundiced,
Thank you.
sallow and jaundiced.
That's what, see, humans.
and your
Your
you know what?
coloring has kind of taken on the qualities of camouflage.
And
it's
your
all like
kitchen's-
green and gray.
Your
That's- I
sponge
hide-
skin is dry.
I hide from the poachers. I hide in hayfields quite a bit.
Okay.
So the jaundice helps, and the dry.
The dryness seems to make you be curling inward a little bit.
yeah.
They
You
call
have
me-
like opposite of scoliosis.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Frontiosis.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because everybody knows scoli is Latin
back.
for back.
Yeah.
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 And
yet-
fronty
and you're-
is Latin for the front.
These are very simple things to understand, of course.
But I will say your skull is looking bigger.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank
I mean,
you.
it's-
most
it's
of my skull
poking-
is fontanelle.
Because you do have scoliosis, right?
Yeah.
Which gives you a head the size of skull.
And you also have
of the
scoliosis
X-Files?
because you've been watching the X-Files a lot. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you. I have scoliosis because I can't fly a plane.
Oh,
Right,
that's
yeah.
Sully.
That's Sully,
Sullenberger.
And some might say he flew it very well and saved hundreds of lives.
Yeah, it's almost.
Sure.
And got a big head as a result.
Yeah. You know who wouldn't say
Scoliosis.
that? You know
That
who
is-
wouldn't say that? Who? Birds.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. He's been on the show many times and does not like birds. Your skull is poking out of your skin at places. It's almost as if you have horns.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Have you made any deals lately?
Deals? What a strange thing to ask, Jason. Have you made any deals?
It's funny you should ask. It's always been my dream to play blues guitar.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no.
And recently, while
You were in the Mississippi Delta?
I was near New Orleans.
At the crossroads?
It did happen. No, it wasn't a crossroads. It's just a place where four roads come together.
No, that's
crossroads.
No.
Bob, I have terrible news. That is a crossroads.
No.
As long as you didn't meet anybody at the crossroads,
Like some
we're
kind of
fine.
stranger.
We're
Oh, I
fine.
did. I
You
did.
did? Oh, no.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Did that person offer you any kind of deal?
Well, he was a very friendly person, and I told him that my life hadn't worked out the way I wanted, that I'd always dreamed of playing blues guitar in the Mississippi Delta. And he said, how much do you want it? I said, so bad.
Uh-huh.
And he did promise that in exchange for my soul,
Oh,
I could have this wish.
And do you understand what that means to trade your soul?
What it means is that I have a friend
Bob, this is
Yeah.
named Bill.
okay.
Beelzebub.
Yeah. Beelzebub?
Beelzebub was his name.
Yeah.
I think he must work at a Build-A-Bear workshop or something like that. I'm not exactly sure.
Why do you think that?
Because the name sounds similar.
Oh, you think
So Bill
no.
sounds very
like
close to build?
And you think as a result that must be where he works because people
It's just
only
standard
work.
deduction.
People only
I
work.
just applied Oscar's razor to it.
Okay.
Oh no! I think
okay.
you mean it doesn't matter.
So are you able to play guitar now?
Well, I don't have a guitar here, but I have been working on the singing.
Yeah, let me see the fingering and the.
Splish, splash in the deep old bath.
Oh no.
Splish, splash in the big old bath.
All right,
around about
we need
midnight.
to take a break.
Around about midnight.
We need to take a break. When we come back,
The water's too hot.
Hopefully
It's
Bob will
burning
still
my
be here.
paper-thin skin.
we'll be right back with more
My
Nick
yellow,
Kroll,
yellow
more Jason Mantzoukas,
Paper-thin skin.
more Bob Ducca after this. Come on back.
Oh, sing it.
Big mouth. It's transformed humanity, but it seems that the internet is an endless stream of reminders of how I've fallen short in my life.
Oh no, that's too well.
The following
Oh,
are just some of the social media-related ailments that I suffer from, and perhaps some of your audience suffers from these too.
oh, okay. Well, let's hear some of these.
Do you mind if I read them with reverence?
Be my guest, please. I mean, you literally are my guest, so please do it.
Twitter thumb, swipe wrist, Yelp finger, Flickeroids, scroll aids, Instagramnesia, lack of faves-induced melancholy, YouTuberculosis, Snapchat chafe, Pinterest worms, LinkedIn intestinal dyspepsia, retweetabetes, blocked out syndrome, unfriendometriosis, cyberbulimia, hash Tay-Sachs disease, phomophilia, emoji coli, avatardation, early onset unfollowedism, no Munchausen syndrome, periscopodosis, and subreddit hematoma.
Oh no.
I don't know about you, but I can't go online anymore because it's people constantly saying, I did this, I did that, I did this, I did that. And there I am in the fetal position.
Have you ever watched Netflix, Bob? Like, are you aware of how to use it, or
Do you know streaming? Do you know what streaming is?
Sure, I suffer from streaming.
Sure.
Yeah.
In almost all appendages.
intermittent streaming disease?
Intermittent streaming disease.
And
I also have a multi-platform disease and a pneumidiosis.
And a bad case of buffering.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how to monetize these diseases, but it's very difficult. Right now, I mostly do it for free for the fun of it.
Do you ever have any CISO-related disease?
Sadly, I had CISO, but it died.
Yep.